Hello and good evening. Now let's deal with PM. If you could not clear PM now, how you should proceed, what should be done, everything. Let's just see in this video. So the first thing, now you need to understand what are your weaker areas in PM. For some students, decision making can be a weaker area. For some, variances can be a weaker area. For many students, I have seen comment on the performance becomes a challenge. That's a very crucial part of PM. So just try to find out which is your weaker area. Once that is done, then we need to first hit the weaker areas. The first 5 days devote to what is your weaker section. Devote 5 days to get rid of your weaker areas. That's the first step you need to do. 5 dedicated days where you have to study for 3 hours a day, 4 hours a day. Just do every bit of a thing which you can do in a particular chapter which you feel that this is creating trouble for me. 5 days for that. Now let's come to dividing the syllabus, how to go ahead with the revision part. Now your PM syllabus can be taken up as I say that decision making should be done on the first instance. I am talking about relevant decision because you can expect at least 15 marks of paper from it. First emphasis on decision making. Second emphasis on performance management, where you will be given a case study and you will have to comment on the performance of the business. That's very crucial in PM also. Then comes your CVP analysis plus your ABC plus throughput plus pricing. Now this becomes one chunk. The fourth thing I will say is decision tree plus learning curve and correlation regression and time series. What should I say? Advanced quantitative techniques. This is another chunk. We will set some days for them, and at the end comes your remaining topics, whatever you feel like. Right now, how do we go ahead with revising these is a question. Now 5 days are already gone. You have approximately 40 days or 38 days, let me say. 38 days you have in your hand. Now out of these 38 days, what can be done is give only 3 days to decision making. Do everything related to decision making. And if you feel no, 3 days is very less for me because I haven't practiced decision making well, then give 4 days. 4, 5 hours each day. If you are working, then you need to take out 2 hours in the morning, 2 hours in the evening, or try to take out more hours on the weekends. Try to do something. But in regular days, you need to study. That's not a very preferable practice that you do not study for 5 days because you are going to office and then you try to cover up everything on Saturday, Sundays. So whatever you do, you are not able to retain that for 5 days of the week. That becomes a problem. So it's better to practice and keep the rhythm going for the weekdays as well. So 4 days you need to give for decision making. Now for performance measurement or management, please do not give more than 3 days. Enough of 7-8 questions you need to practice. You should be through with this. Especially transfer pricing is something which majority students do not understand. You need to give one dedicated day for transfer pricing only. So that has to be dealt with very proper care. CVP, ABC, throughput, pricing, you can give 4 total days to it. Then decision tree, learning curve, advanced quantitative techniques, again 4 days for this. And remaining portions you can give 3 days. Now how many days are gone? 4, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 days are gone. Oh, we have good number of days still in hand. 18 and 5 which we contributed here. Oh, devote. Okay. So devote 5 days. So 5 days are here and 18 days are here. In total, 23 days are gone. Now what should be done for remaining 15 days? There you have to practice with a jumbled up approach. So for 15 days, you have to clearly mix up the questions and practice. Mix up and practice means randomly pick up 15 section A questions in different numbers. Question number 200, question number 98, then question number 158, then question number 14, like this. Daily 15 questions. And ensure these are the questions which you would not have done here while practicing at this point. Section B questions, daily minimum 2. Section C questions, daily minimum 2. If you are working and not able to get time, you can add on one grace days here. 4 days can be 5 days, then 4 days, then 5 days, 5 days, and 4 days. So you can add on these days here. But this is the tentative idea how you can start now. Again, I'll say, please do not try to predict the paper. If something came in the last quarter, it has very less chances to come in this quarter. Not the way. So just try to cover up everything in depth, assuming that next time this is the profile in which you will be offered job in the industry. Then what will you do? Job profile can be related to anything. How will you handle that stuff when you will start working for someone and someone will start paying you for this job? Imagine, what if you don't understand what is happening there? Don't give that chance to your employer. You are capable of doing everything. So the first thing is you need to show that courage. Courage of starting fresh. Courage to accept that something needs to be improved. Will improve. Just remind yourself every day, I can improve and I will. Continue with your studies and remember, next quarter is yours. Thank you so much. Keep on growing and keep on studying.